It's a brew day. It's a brew day. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning. It's crisp and beautiful out there today. So, should we give you a clue what we're brewing? The Coconut Shy IPA. I've got round to doing it. What am I, about 5 years late? Very excited. Had the original, I think I've said before, I think I did a video on it. Not a big fan of coconut, but I love this. We're basically sticking to the recipe. Now the recipe I got was from new to homebrew Tom, and I think his video was at least 5 years ago. I'm pretty much going to try and stick to that. Let's have a look at it. Right, so it was 4 kilos of pale malt. I'm using 4.5 because my efficiency recently has been a little bit down, so I'm just backing myself up there. Although I don't think it's going to be a high ABV beer. I don't think it's supposed to be, but I can't remember. 490 grams of crystal. I've got to be honest, I thought that was quite a lot of crystal, but we are going with what we think or what we are told to do. We've got 200 grams of flaked oats. We have got 16 grams of Columbus at the start of the boil for bittering. Then at flame out, 250 grams of toasted coconut, chill to 80 degrees, and we're going to do a 20-minute with 25 grams of Cascade, but we're not. I've got Amarillo because I haven't got any Cascade. I found out last night when I was weighing out. And 20 grams of Mosaic. I've got lots of Mosaic, so that's good. We're going to dry up with another 250 grams of toasted coconut and 40 grams of Mosaic. Mashed in, we're going to mash for 60 minutes at 67 degrees. We're going to mash out at 77 degrees. Toasted coconut. Now, I've taken some advice on this and they said it needs chopping. It'll give better efficiency if you chop her up a bit. So, I mean, it's easy. You can do it with your fingers, to be fair, look. But I'll probably, some people say put it in a blender. I might just hit it with a rolling pin. I've had a bit of a chat with a few people about this. Some people have said put some more in. Some people say yeah, to absolutely stick to the recipe. So considering, although I don't normally, considering it's my first go, I am not going to mess with it apart from the hop substitute, which I can't do anything about at the moment because brew day is today. I haven't got any more time to brew this week and I really want to do this. So the water salts, again, I'm not checking, I haven't checked my pH. I might do. I've only got these strips though, so I can tell it where it's about. But I do the same every time. A teaspoon of calcium chloride, a teaspoon of Epsom salts, and a teaspoon of food grade gypsum goes into all my brews unless I'm doing a dark beer, and it seems to be all right. I will get to checking pH, and I will get into use Brewfather and put in my water profile in and stuff like that at some time, but not today. So I'm pretty excited about this. I love this beer. I can't believe how much I love this beer, considering I'm not a big coconut fan. Very exciting. Have I covered everything? I hope so. So, as I said, the mash is on. We are just waiting. We're just waiting. It's recirculating. I'm going to, coconut is going to, a lot of people say, whatever you do, bag that up. I guess it gets a bit cloggy or claggy or whatever the word is. It'll go in the hop spider. I use everything through I generally always use the hop spider because I haven't got a filter on that at the minute because it kept getting clogged up. So I'll cause myself all sorts of trouble with hop matter in the bottom if I don't put my hop filter on, hop basket. So they'll go in that with the hops and we'll recirculate through the arm through it to get the best out of it. And then I'm bagging it on the dry up. Apparently I really need to bag it on the dry up and not chuck it in loose. So I'm going to do as I'm told near enough today. Like I said, I'm late doing this. I'm probably 5 or 6 years late. There's lots of recipes of this out there that change and they're different and some are the same, but generally it's about the same. It's just quantities changed normally. I say I just wrote down new to homebrew Tom's video. He went through the recipe when he did it originally. I think him and Harry did it originally at IVB in a collaboration or something. It won awards. I'm not surprised. So I don't know whether that's been changed since or whether Harry uses the same recipe. But like I said, I just wrote down off his video, it's 5 or 6 years old maybe. I'm just doing that, see what happens. I did not write down what yeast. And for the life of me, I cannot remember. In the back of my head somewhere, it's telling me it's US-05. So I'm using Cross Maloof 5. I'm not going to go far wrong with that, am I? Doesn't matter. It's going to be all right. Might look that up. Maybe. See how we go. Be back in a bit. So we've got the Lincolnshire flag flying today's brew day because we're in Lincolnshire. We are. Yes, I know. Some people say I'm from Yorkshire, but actually I'm not. I'm Lincolnshire born and bred. I'm a proper yellow belly. Not that I mind being from Yorkshire, it's a beautiful place. That is the end of a brew day. We are tucked up in the fermentation fridge. I'm enjoying my Bohemian Pilsner. Still got some of that. Look at that. It looks a bit green, people have said on the YouTuber, the Facebooker, but I think it's the glass. That is a beaut. I'm really pleased with that. I took some time, but anyway, good brew day. The sun was shining. I have had a lovely day. Really enjoyed it. Fantastic day. So the mash went on for longer than it should have done. I forgot to put my strike water on. 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes before the end of my mash, I looked down and I hadn't turned my sparge water on, so it got longer. I left it on, recirculating, just got longer. That's all right, don't matter, does it? So, what's what? Sorry? I'm hoping that. So, yeah, I was hoping you weren't going to see that. Should have hidden it. While I was cleaning up, I kegged my Hallertau Blanc smash. Now, you're going to have seen that. You're going to have seen this video. You're going to know what this is like before I do. Sort of. Blows my mind. Because this video will go out before my coconut shy IPA video. Because that's only just in the fermenter and that's in the keg. That's amazing. It's like time travel, isn't it? Blows my mind. We'll not talk about that. Upcoming video. No, hang on. Not an upcoming video. We've done the video. We've done the video. Amazing. Anyway, that's it. I will look at how long this footage is and see whether I'm going to do 2 videos, the brew day and the tasting, or whether I'm going to do a grain to glass. Thinking about it, you're going to know that before I do. Because it's already been out. Again. Time travelling. It's like time travelling, I tell you. I need to not think about this too much because, whoa. The tasting of the coconut shy IPA. Coconut, coconut, coconut. Hey, here we go, look at that. In the Harrison's Brewery glass with Brew. So, as you saw, I misread and miswrote. Instead of 205 grams of coconut and 205 grams of coconut, it got 250 grams of coconut and 250 grams of coconut. See where we go with that then, shall we? That is a off-white fluffy head. Is that the coconut making it that colour? It got cold crashed and that is not clear, but not fussed, you know me. Don't know where, I don't know. I bagged me coconut in the dry up, so no idea. Colour, now that is darker than, so hang on, here we go. So that is Mr. John Denton's Johnny Apple's Brewing Coconut Shy IPA. Lot lighter. That is the original from Harrison's Brewery that I did a review on some videos back. Let's put them both together, and that's mine. That is definitely darker. Now I think the culprit is, when I went to get my crystal out, I only had medium crystal, right? All the other crystal I've had before, I've just ordered crystal. It must have been light crystal. It's all been a lot lighter than that. So is that medium crystal? I don't know. That looks dark to me, but I have no reference because I've only ever bought, I don't even know. This was at the bottom, so I don't know what I've used that for. I don't know why I got medium crystal. But all my other crystal's been a lot lighter than that, like pale malt. So, but I reckon that's what's made that darker. That's what's made it darker. There's carbonation in there. You can't see that very well, but it's good. It's a nice level. It's a nice fluffy head, that, isn't it? Now, it smells of coconut. It smells more of coconut and tastes more of coconut as it warms up. Obviously, this has just come out the tap. So just the right amount of bitterness. You get citrus and mango, and then all the way through you get coconut. And the coconut lingers at the end. So we've had, I don't think it's done any harm putting that extra coconut in. And I'm not a massive coconut fan, as I said. So I reckon we're all right. And if that dissipates a bit, it doesn't matter, does it? We've got somewhere to go. But it's not. It's all right as it is. Like I said, amazing mouthfeel. Well, does the coconut do that? Is it the oats? But that, I mean, mouthfeel just coats your mouth, and then you get that coconut all the way around with the fruit. Yeah. Apart from that colour, that is a shame. But it's all right. I just don't think it's as appealing. As a beer, I don't think that's as appealing as the other two. Or it should be. With that. It's the crystal. I'm pretty sure it's crystal that does it, but it's fine. It's fine. So, yeah. It's similar to what I remember the original to be. I haven't got any left. I don't think it's a million miles. I think it might be a bit more coconutty. But I wouldn't be surprised if that doesn't dacker down a bit. Look at that lacing. That lacing's great as well. Look at that. I love this beer. It is a great beer. Came in at 5.4%, which is a bit higher than the original as far as I can remember. And it is going down a treat. A absolute treat. I've got enough stuff. Well, I'm going to get some crystal in because I'm not happy about that. I think that's my beer. I don't know what I was doing. I have no idea. I knew it looked dark. I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, like I say, I've got no reference. Is that medium crystal? Is that? I mean, it looks dark to me, but like I say, I've never had crystal before. That's like pale malt. But it doesn't matter. It just doesn't make it look as attractive, does it? It's a shame. But it tastes cracking. Absolutely beautiful. I am very, very happy with this, and I will be brewing this again. Absolutely, definitely, without doubt, definitely going to be rebrewing this. Right, before I go, I have been watching Four Priest Brewery. So, Andy Thomason is setting up a brewery for the weekend. And I'm not talking a brewery in his shed. I'm talking a brewery in an industrial unit. He's got a full-time job that he says he loves. He's going to keep doing his full-time job, and he's going to brew at weekends. He's doing it as a commercial setup. He's got all the paperwork done, which he's done some videos on, really entertaining and informative, about how setting it up, and he's going to sell the beer. I don't know how he finds the time. He's got a full-time job as well. But anyway, so he's bought some kit. He's making some kit. He's doing some wiring, doing some plumbing. Really, I mean, Andy's an Andy bloke. See what I did? Andy's an Andy bloke. But really informative, really good viewing, and he hasn't been going long. He's got quite a few subscribers actually. Yeah, really interesting. I mean, he's going to keg it and sell it, bottle it or can it or whatever he's going to do. And I think he's going to set some. He's got a license to sell it out of his premises as well. So I think he's going to have some tables and chairs in there and like a mini tap room for a start. Unbelievable. I love it. Really enjoy it. Go and have a look. I'll do one of them squirrely things, them circles at the end if I remember. But anyway, I'm going to go and enjoy this. This has not disappointed me one bit. I'm loving it. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers. Right, just a quick add-on. Social media. I've got. Please have a look at Brew a Bit Rickshaw on Instagram, and I've just set up a TikTok. Brew a Bit Rickshaw on TikTok. I have no idea what to do with TikTok. Don't know how to upload anything, but I will be looking at that. So I'm just trying to move my social media on with the kids. Cause I say I was Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Apparently Twitter's not cool anymore with the kids. I need to move with the times. Cheers, guys.
Like, subscribe and hit the bell.